Seoul, Korea, and welcome to the GSL. I am Tasteless, and with me is Artosis. I missed you over this weekend, by the way. It's good to be back here casting games with you.
It is so good. I'm actually getting pumped as we sit here, Tasteless. I haven't casted StarCraft 2 for days, but I've been playing it nonstop all weekend.
You made the right choice. We're here in the round of 32, second day of the round of 32, and I think it's going to be pretty sick. We do have one non-Korean playing, Liquid Ret. We also have the player who eliminated Liquid Hapro down here today. I believe his name is NewDawn, unless I'm mistaken. No, BitByBit Prime, excuse me. So it's going to be a pretty exciting day. We, of course, also have the Fruit Dealer here as well.
I know.
Champion of Season 1, defeater of the Fruit Dealer, or winner of the Fruit Dealer and Slayer's Boxer show match at BlizzCon. Not much of a history yet with this guy other than that, so I got to milk it for what it is. One of the best Zergs out there. And, of course, he's got a lot of fans. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see some fruit in the audience today.
I don't know if we will or not, but
I hope so.
I'm pretty pumped for that match because he's versus a FOU player.
Yeah.
And FOUs are amazing.
No kidding. These guys have been dominating throughout the entire GSL round of 64. This is a team which we kind of didn't talk that much about, but I got to say now I think it's a team we need to talk more about than any other team because it's so solid. Let's take a look at the player lineup. Well, here's the results for today's, not even yesterday, Friday's games. We have
Nestea took out Sen. It was a very close matchup. Definitely got to watch that one. Maka Prime took out Little Boy, a.k.a. Goma, who recently joined OGS. Really close. Maka with some very good comebacks. Boogie Boy, which, by the way, translates, I've been told on my Twitter, to Squirtle.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, too. Yeah.
He took out Golden FOU. And TSL Rain cheesed NSP Genius 2-0. So Genius is out once again, our BlizzCon champion, underperforming this season and last.
Certainly. Looking at today's games, we're going to have NewDawn against BitByBit Prime. The Fruit Dealer, champion of GSL Season 1, as I said before, against SC FOU, that team that is just dominating. Liquid Ret, definitely a force to be reckoned with. Easily one of the best non-Koreans, playing it off against the best FOU. And then finally we have Hungen Prime against JSL. Zenith JSL did eliminate Nada, amongst many other very good players out here. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if he can get further in this tournament. He's sort of the dark horse of our tournament this season.
He certainly is, and I think he's going to take that. But I think it's time, Tasteless, to talk about NewDawn against BitByBit Prime. NewDawn, of course, took out Rainbow 2-0.
Nobody saw that coming. By the way, Rainbow,
or maybe 2-1.
His name is Rainbow now. He changed it again from Hope Torture
because Rainbow is back.
Wanted to make sure that our job was as hard as possible. To figure out who's who. But he was noticed into the Rainbow in StarCraft 1. He did get to the finals in Season 1, Final Four in Season 2. So that might have been the biggest upset in the entire tournament to see him go out this soon.
It was certainly a pretty big upset. Yeah. But, Into the Rainbow was doing a lot of cheesy stuff, some of these new 2-racks and 4-racks builds, and NewDawn just held it very well.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of on Rainbow for losing that one.
No, it certainly is. So that's pretty exciting. BitByBit Prime, not a lot of primes left in the tournament. So, of course, this is a big, a lot of pressure here for the Prime team to get somebody through. It's good for the sponsors. It kind of represents the team better the farther they get. Unlike FOU, which I don't think anybody had any expectations of coming into here, and now they're dominating.
They are.
So it's kind of interesting to see that OGS and Prime, sort of the dominant teams in Season 1. We've seen kind of a shift here.
Yeah. Primes are being eliminated bit by bit.
Wow. You are off to a good start today, Artos. I just want to point that out. By the way, special thanks to our sponsors at Sony Ericsson. And, of course, thank you person at home, boy or girl, man or woman, whatever you may be.
That's right.
Thank you for tuning in and joining us. Because if we didn't have viewers out here, we wouldn't have sponsorships. If we didn't have sponsorships out here, we wouldn't have a tournament. So thank you again. Please spread the word and encourage your friends and family. Maybe, people you don't know that well. You haven't decided if they're enemies yet.
Yeah. Maybe be one of those crazy people on the sidewalk with a billboard.
That's
Instead
right.
of Jesus is coming back, watch the GSL.
Make sure you don't have shoes on and stuff. You want to look as crazy as possible. But seriously, please encourage everybody to tune in. If you can't watch live or if your friends can't watch live, we do have the premium service. It's not free, but for the amount of footage you're getting, it's really not that bad. That money does go to improve the live stream because we actually have well over 100 countries tuning in for the GSL. So the logistics of getting that actually all mapped out and having everybody have the best latency possible, we put a lot of money into that.
As we should.
As we should. We're doing the right thing.
Watching it as best they can.
As best they can.
Tasteless.
Or Tosus.
I'm just so excited today. I'm so excited to be back with you at the GSL, commentating some StarCraft 2, my favorite game in the whole wide world.
I know. It's such a good game. The tournament's actually been so good so far.
Yeah.
We've had such impressive play even at the round of 64. It's so different from Season 1 where actually some of those games I wanted to gouge my eyes out because it was so sloppy. Now people have really caught on. Nerves are starting to go away. And we're just seeing the strategies that they want to do, and they're executing them right. All right, let's take a shot at the players now. And we take a shot of our very sexy studio, which you can come to for free if you're out in Korea. On the left is NewDawn. I believe he's teamless, but that should change pretty soon here.
Yeah, he took out Rainbow.
Yeah.
You'd think that he'd be picked up by now.
Yeah.
Slops to those pro teams out there.
I know what you guys
You
doing.
can't fit another good Zerg. Come on.
On the right, we have BitByBit Prime.
Yeah.
Do you like that idea, BitByBit?
Yeah, it's a really cool ID. But this guy took out my buddy Hey Pro. I was not too happy about that. Team looks like neither, I think.
My former teammate back at StarCraft 1 on RS, still a member of Liquid now. That's too bad he got eliminated.
If you recall that match, BitByBit was using a lot of the 2-racks play, which was so heavily favored in the metagame.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. And it had kind of just popped up regularly a few days before that match, and no one had it completely down how to stop that stuff.
Right.
Now Zergs know a lot better how to deal with it. It's not perfect, of course. The build is still very good.
You got to get a Baneling's Nest.
You have to get that Baneling's Nest really quick, Tasteless.
I learned from the best.
Unfortunately, Hey Pro did not do that. So.
No, that was too bad. Hey Pro's actually down here in the studio, by the way, today.
I think he's waiting for his moment to strike BitByBit.
Yeah, we were joking about, Toast is joking about we'd be watching the scene and a bullet would fly right through that glass, killing.
And then we pan the camera over and you see just smoke coming from where Hey Pro ran away.
Hey Pro holding a pistol, panting.
I was thinking more of a sniper rifle, but
all right. The maps for this series is going to be Steppes of War, then Shikaras Plateau, and finally Zelnaga Caverns.
Interesting map pool. Of course, Steppes of War, a very hard map for Zerg to play on. Shikaras, though, if you get those diagonal spots in Zerg vs. Terran, that is pretty hard for Terran.
Yeah.
No one really plays like Nada. Nada is the only player I've seen actually deal with those spots correctly. Other than that, we have some really hard games on there in Terran against Zerg. And then, of course, Zelnaga Caverns. How many times have we seen this map, Tasteless?
I've lost count now. I think it's been in almost every single best of 3.
Rhett just walked in. He
Rhett's
looked
here.
at me. Oh.
There he is. Yeah, just came in here. We're going to have Rhett, of course. I think it's going to be our third best of 3 today.
It's an exciting one.
He's in here early.
Yeah.
Him and Hey Pro.
He's got his driver Hey Pro here as well.
That's right. His bodyguard
the
Hey
Rhett
Pro.
mecha suit. All right.
The game countdown has started. The first map is Steppes of War. TVZ action. Get ready. Okay, in the red, we have the eliminator of Rainbow. Now here in the round of 32, his ID is, which actually means NewDawn in English. There he's now.
It's kind
down
of
here in the, not yet Artosis.
Not yet.
Down here in the
All right,
blue.
I'll be quiet. I'm sorry.
Down here in the blue, we have one of the only Prime members left. All right, sorry Artosis.
All right, I'm interested to see NewDawn, what he has planned for this map.
Right.
We almost never see a Zerg try to play straight up on this map, especially against Terran. I can't remember the last time we saw a Zerg try to play straight up here, so I doubt that we will see that. And Terran going to make a wall in
wall
at
in
the
on
bottom
the
of
low
his
ground, it looks like. I'm curious about what his plans are with this, because one of the reasons why we see people wall in on the high ground, not just because you have that vision advantage, they have to get up the ramp, but also if you look at this depot, it could be surrounded by so many sides by Zerglings.
Yeah.
So
Zerglings, roaches, anything. It's just so much surface area is available. That's exactly what you don't want.
now we got a hatchery coming up over here. So I don't know how punishable this sort of eccentric Wallen is.
Oh,
but
yeah. The Wallen, it's probably planned for this. This is actually the quickest hatchery first I've ever seen, Tasteless. That was actually a 10 hatchery.
This is madness.
This is madness, Tasteless. And, I mean, he's actually going 10 hatchery, 10 pool. Never seen this build order, really.
Now, he's going to be low on drones, but he will be able to get out Zerglings for defense and offense pretty soon.
Yeah.
Do you think, I mean, it kind of depends what the, oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. I was going to say if the Terran decides to attack. What are your thoughts overall on this placement? Because, to be frank, I don't really agree with it. Unless I see some kind of purpose for it later on.
I think there's a few reasons behind it. First off, you wall in with 2 things at the bottom of the ramp instead of 3 on top. That's going to prevent 2 barracks from being scouted. So as far as he knows, there's only 1. Second off, it's going to rally a little bit quicker.
That's
so
smart.
I think that's the entirety of what he's doing
Looks like
here.
he spoke too soon. He could have actually ran this drone actually up the ramp.
But that's what it was planned for. He saw the hatchery, so he's deciding to go. And Tasteless down at the bottom of NewDawn's ramp. We do
Double
see,
bunker.
Yeah. And that's like the quickest spawning pool ever, though. So
yeah,
we're going to have to see if he can actually break through here.
Not entirely clear if he's going to get this SCV. It does not look like he will.
Gets it in.
Out.
Very nice.
Are we about to see a very short game here?
Oh, no.
This is pretty bad because
Repairing away. Yeah, the drone is taking up surface area right there.
quick shot here. He does not have a lot of drones back in his main. So these drones down here attacking. I do not believe that the Terran is going to lose this right now.
Yeah, no, he's in a great position.
Now he is getting low on HP, but he can run into this bunker over here.
Oh, a nice little surround with the Zerglings.
Oh, very
Prevents
nice,
that.
actually.
And he's got enough Zerglings now to hold this off, kill that. And very interesting opening. You know, I'm sure he's tested against that specifically with this build.
Right.
That's probably what it's designed to stop because it's so scary on this map. And he did a great job there.
You know, something I'm wondering is if the Marine SCV rush would be good to do next. Is he not going to... Oh, my God, that was close.
Wow.
Because the Zerg is so low on drones right now.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Marine SCV rush would be the good follow-up. It looks like we are probably going to see something like that. 4 barracks.
All right, well, you know what the Zerg should do with this build is, since he's not getting gas yet and he's actually just so low on economy, on everything, you know, he doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
He may want to make a spine crawler. That's a smart thing to do on a map like this. You already know there's 2 barracks out. Make that spine crawler, because if he does come with the Marine SCV rush, your Zergling's absolutely not going to hold that.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Zerg pulls back.
Oh.
But
and look at this. This
take
guy,
a look-see over here.
He hears me, Tasteless. He's got the English stream pumping into his headset. The guy minimized, turned on GOM TV, ordered his $20 membership, and it is paying off.
It is paying off because Artosis is talking in his ears. But let's see if it's going to pay off enough, because the SCVs are now moving out.
Yeah, this if microed correctly, I believe the Terran will still break through everything.
Yeah, he doesn't see the SCVs either. He only sees Marines moving out.
Yeah. In fact, he's making a bunch of drones right now.
Uh-oh.
Late spines. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Tasteless.
Oh, my God.
Why?
We need to... Somebody has not had the Windows key
There
enabled.
we go.
Okay. Sorry about that.
And the spine doing a good job. He's got to be careful, though. He's got to bring all of his drones up. Not like it's going to matter, though. Far too strong a rush.
Yeah, that is going to be it.
Yeah, NewDawn is going down. Good timing there by our Terran player. And there we go, man. The metagame.
That is it. GG. That was actually a pretty interesting rush, though.
Yeah.
The barracks on low ground does make sense now that I see that strategy, because you were totally right. I mean, he was in the dark at the start of that. By the way, sorry for getting tabbed out. In fact, Artosis, you go ahead and talk. I'm going to make sure that the settings are different. Somebody in the studio was playing on this earlier.
All right. Hi, my name is Artosis. I like StarCraft. I'm a Zerg player. I like Tasteless. He's a Protoss now. Used to be a Terran.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, no, it's pretty standard game, really. You know, he made the spine, but he lost a lot to that double bunker at the bottom. He had to overproduce Zerglings early on. that affected his drone count, made it so he could make less later on. And realistically against that, if you have a good economy, you can stop it with spine crawlers because you can actually afford a few.
Yeah.
And on that map, I think that spine crawlers is a good answer because it's a very thin choke, only one way for them to go in. On a lot of other maps, it's a terrible idea to go spines, but that map, it's fine. The problem is he didn't have the economy for it. You really need banelings against that otherwise. Obviously, if you don't have the economy for spines, you also don't have the economy for roaches. They're both very expensive to get going.
Yeah. It looks like the game's going to start. So get ready for game number 2 with NewDawn against BitByBit Prime. I'm curious if it's going to look like the previous game. I don't know, but it was pretty short. Hopefully we'll see something a little bit different. But get ready. It's going to be on Shakras Plateau. This is the GSL. I'm Tasteless and Artosis. Brace yourself.